So the next thing to happen on AEW Dynamite, we get to the final segment of the night. So we see Don Callis, he makes his way down there to the ring, and then he starts talking a lot of junk about Kenny Omega and everything, talking about he's a coward and all that stuff, and talking about how the Elite will lose at Blood and Guts next week on Dynamite. So yeah, then Kenny Omega had enough. He comes walking out, but then when he's about to make his way into the ring, he gets attacked by Konosuke Takeshita and Jon Moxley. So yeah, both of them beating Kenny Omega down. Omega's coming back a little bit, throwing both of them to the barricade and everything. But then Kenny Omega's about to get into the ring with Don Callis up until he gets hit in the back of the head with a steel chair, and it was from Pac. So yeah, Pac is the 5th member of the Blackpool Combat Club for next week's Dynamite. He throws Omega into the ring, and then Pac, Jon Moxley, and Konosuke Takeshita is just beating the hell out of Kenny Omega and everything. They put a steel chair around his head. Pac climbs up the top turnbuckle. He's about to jump off. Moxley grabs the mic and he says any final words, Kenny Omega, and then oh yeah, and by the way, before actually that happened, Pac actually grabbed the mic and he says that he's been waiting for this moment for a long time. So yeah, that's what he said. But yeah, after that, we see Moxley grab the mic and he says that words to Kenny Omega, and Kenny Omega says, look at the screen. They look at the screen, and all of a sudden, come to find out, the 5th member for the Elite will be Kota Ibushi for them. So yeah, next week it will be the Golden Elite versus the Blackpool Combat Club in Blood and Guts next week on AEW Dynamite. And then after that happened, we see the lights come back on. Then we see the Elite in there, and they hit a double super kick onto Konosuke and John. Pac and Don Callis quickly got out of the ring, and then we see Hangman Adam Page jump over the top rope with the buckshot lariat onto Jon Moxley and Konosuke Takeshita, taking them out, and they all got out the ring. And then we see the Elite in the ring, and then Kenny Omega grabs the mic and he says that the Golden Elite would defeat the Blackpool Combat Club, and after they beat them, he's going to get his hands on Don Callis. So yeah, that's what Kenny Omega says, and he tells everybody goodbye and good night. So yeah, that's what he did. So yeah, that was my AEW Dynamite reviews. For tonight's AEW Dynamite, I'll give it 8 stars. That's what I'll give it. It was a pretty good show, but yeah. Subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris Videos, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and both of my TikToks. I'll be down there in the description box, and I'll be doing my Monday Night Raw reviews this Monday. I'll probably not be doing SmackDown or AEW Collision this weekend because I got stuff to do, but yeah, other than that, see you guys later. Until then.